Royal Rising. I'm back, y'all. I was just sitting up here under the sun and just getting all the information. And as I sit here and gather information, I was thinking of Wendy Williams. Y'all, I don't care what nobody says. I really truly believe that my family was trying to make me be a Wendy Williams case. That is the reason why we need to keep our vibrations high, because if we vibrate high, we're not in a lower vibration. Our intuition will kick in. We'll know what's going on. We'll know when there's trouble. And that's what happened with me. My intuition kicked in. I felt the need to push back. Not only was I pushed back, but I felt the need not to chase. You know what I'm saying? To actually go within, love myself. And that's what it's all about is is loving ourselves. Had I been like with like the personality of Wendy Williams, talking about people and just being, a low vibration, drinking and constantly, high all the time, then it would have stuck on me. All of that would have stuck on me. But as I pushed back away from the meat. I pushed back away from just negative people, negative things, the TV, and all that. And I see now, I could see what was actually transpiring, how everything was set up. My friends, my coworkers, my neighbors, all of that. I've been having dreams, and these dreams, I've been putting together this puzzle, y'all, and I know to the people that have not awakened, this may sound like I'm delirious or whatever, but mm-mm, I'm not. I'm not. And if you actually look at the people, within my family, and just look at them in the eyes, listen to what they talk about, you know, you'll see they have demons in them. They're mean. They're nasty. They put that smile on their face, and like they'll do anything to help you. Yeah, they'll do anything to get you, wrapped up with them so you can actually be their cover. That's what it is. They get people in that group to be their cover until they don't need them anymore. You know, I see, I see, and I'm so glad I got away. I'm so glad I got away, and I'm not that Wendy Williams. I'm not her because I seen how they tried to do my mother. My so-called father was trying to get me to be a conservator for my mom. You know, back in the day, and I wouldn't do it. Because I knew that would hinder our relationship, and that makes me think. Maybe Harold Shepard left that to my mom, and my mom just set it aside for me. And when I allowed my sister to be the next of kin for my mom, she was able to get that. It's all coming out though. I'm not. That's why I can sit back and I can relax because Mother Divine has already told me she got that under wraps. She got it under wraps. So that's why I just left y'all and stay saying positive things to yourselves, saying those affirmations, loving yourselves, being positive towards others. And if you see that they're negative or whatever, get away from them. I'm telling you, because this is a spiritual war that we are in. This is a spiritual war. And these spirits, they trying to take as many out with them as they can possibly get. That's for sure. I know that for a fact. My sister had a friend that passed in her house. It's like I seen stuff before it happened. I seen it before it happened. And I was telling my sister that then, that demon that then got in her. That's what it is. And then, with her being greedy, already two-faced to talk about everybody, it just just manifested, just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I really believe all the spells that has been casted at me is being returned to senders because I'm vibrating high. I'm vibrating too high. It hit me to get my attention when they first did it. But I didn't got I'm up here now. I had a bee on my leg today, and I just closed my eyes, y'all. I didn't want to look at it because I didn't want to get scared because being in fear is a low vibration. So I just closed my eyes and I felt it moving on my leg and everything. I just closed my eyes. That's how they get us, y'all, is being in fear, keeping us eating that meat that they've hunted, you know, like the deers and the cows, whatever. You know, they know those animals know what's getting ready to happen. So you think they're not in fear? So and then we're eating it, you know. We gotta think like that. It's a spiritual war, and I truly believe that everything has been set up, by the government. That's why they try to cover that sun, because that sun is is unveiling a lot of things. It's unveiling a lot of things. So I'm not gonna take up any more of y'all's time. Y'all look. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all see this spider? It done got closer and closer to me. So I gotta keep my eye out on this spider. I don't know if it jumps or what, but y'all have a good day. Keep loving yourselves. Stay positive. For real, stay positive. Even if you think I'm crazy, it doesn't hurt to be positive. It don't hurt to show yourself love. It don't hurt to show your neighbors love. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you anything that is gonna make you look crazy by displaying love to yourself and others. We need to take care of each other. We need to take care of this universe. Don't stop throwing trash out, and just take care of things. That's how we raise that frequency. That's how we get that sun to heat up even more so. To just, get rid of all this negative, um, demonic entities that's amongst us. Peace and abundance.